Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at lies people ended up believing. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. On April Fool's, while I was getting ready for school on a cold winter day, my mum told me school is cancelled, it's a snow day. I ran around for a good 2 minutes celebrating before she told me April Fool's. I've never felt so betrayed in my life. Wow, that is evil. My mum told me when I was 5 and my favorite dog died that it doesn't matter that dogs die because in 7 years they respawn. So I was like, oh fine, see you then bud, I'll be older and we will play again. Oh, dogs respawn, I wish. Hey, that's a pretty good lie though. Honestly, that's a very good lie. Might use that in the future. That my dad moved out and rented a room in the house of a female friend for tax reasons. Lol. That my parents were married. Truth is, my father was, just not to my mother. Oh my goodness. So, the mother was the side? Dang. That's crazy, finding that out. When I was very young, we had a pet hamster. He got out of his cage, so my dad put the cage in the basement thinking he might get hungry and get back in. One morning, I woke up and there was a hamster in his cage in the usual place. I asked my mum how they found him and she told me she opened the door to the cellar and there he was dragging his cage back upstairs. It wasn't until I was a teenager and remembered the exchange that it occurred to me she obviously made that up. Oh, so the hamster got replaced with a new hamster? Because they lost the other hamster? I knew a guy whose parents gave away his dog while he was at school. When he got home, they told him the dog ran away. The guy looked around and said he took his kennel and bed with him. Oh, that's the worst. How could you give away your dog? Doesn't even know what they did wrong and they're just given away. Can't see his family ever again. I mean, I hope all the puppers that were given away get their own good families, even though I know they probably don't and they're sent to the shelter. That acne would only be a problem when I was a teenager. Dude, I didn't get acne as a teenager, but I started getting them late as an adult. Like, when I was 20, I had acne, like a lot of acne. When I was a teen, I didn't even have that much acne. So like, what the heck? What the heck happened? I mean, it's all clear now. Thank gosh. But seriously, back then, I don't know what was going on. Was it skincare? Was it like hormones? Was it stress related? I don't even know, honestly. Like, skin is just so crazy. You never know what's going on with your skin. You just never know. When I was like 16, I found out that one of my sisters wasn't actually my sister. She was actually just best friends with my older sister growing up. And she lived with my family from when she was 12 or 13. Through 18. She and my older sister are 15 years older than me. Unfortunately, her parents wouldn't sign her over for adoption and didn't contribute anything for my mum raising her for 6 years. Weirdest part is that my family is predominantly fair-skinned, blonde with blue eyes, but the girl I thought was my sister was traditional Mexican with darker skin, dark hair and brown eyes. My mum was always very tan and had darker hair throughout my childhood, so I thought that my two sisters and myself were the odd ones out. Wow, what amazing parents they have, honestly. So compassionate and just kind. Screw that sister's parents though. Literally her parents don't want to raise her, but wouldn't let her get adopted by someone else. Wow, her parents are terrible people. I wonder how they found out though. Was it just one day they were like, oh, that's actually not your sister. The Tinder account was just a shared account for joking around with my friends and never even logged in on my own. It was in fact his account, which he had been using during the last 3 months of our relationship. And yes, I knew how unbelievable that sounds, but I refused to believe that the man I trusted so much would ever do this to me. Wow. That's the thing though, when you're blind in love, you just feel like the person that you love would never do anything like that to you. Especially if they are amazing to you, right? Like, they never do anything bad to you and you just trust them so much. So when something like this happens, you refuse to believe it because it's like, well, that's not the person I know. The person that I know is very nice, very kind, would never do anything like that. But honestly, you would never know someone 100%. You just never know. When I was a kid, my cousin convinced me for like an hour that her mum had won the lottery. I can still feel the loss of millions of dollars 2 decades later, and that hurts, bro. Wait, their cousin's mum won the lottery? Why would that hurt though? I wouldn't care because that's not my family. I'll just be like, good for you. I'd be jealous, not gonna lie. And after finding out it was a lie, I'd be like, the microwave will explode if I put my face too close to it while it's heating food. Dude. What about the one where your parents tell you that if you're too close to it, there's going to be a lot of radiation and you're going to be dead? When I grow up, I'll always be able to do what I want when I want. True. We all thought that, hey, freedom! If you go to college, you'll get a good job and have a nice house. Honestly, some people can't even get out of college. Some people can't even get a freaking degree in college. How come no one told us that, huh? How come no one told us that we could fail? They all say once we get in, we're good. Really? Really? Are we? That you need a license for children's parties. That was the reason why I never had a party when I was little growing up. You need to get a license from the post office, but there's only a certain amount of licenses available for that area. Their parents told them that so they don't ever need to throw a party for them. That's messed up, man. That's messed up. Dude, I would love throwing parties for my kids, honestly. Like, come on. That's fun, alright? Party, so much food, everyone's happy, a lot of cake. Yo, amazing. About a year into our relationship, my ex told me that she wasn't attracted to me when we started dating, but she went along with me courting her because she didn't want people to keep teasing her for being a virgin. She supposedly fell in love after a short while, but it's hard to know how much of anything she said is true after hearing that. I think I would rather that though. That someone falls in love with me after getting to know me than falling in love straight away. Because that's just them being infatuated, right? I think that's more better, to be honest. That's even more cute. But I guess it kind of plays with his mind because it's like they started this on a lie. I get it. Damn, that is tough too. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoy. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!